You're listening to Keeping It 100 with Mel and Bruce, sponsored by the 100 Black Men of Las Vegas. What they see is what they'll be. My name is Mel Tillar, and I am your host. I am thrilled to be with you all today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, you are going to be excited, especially those of you who are grown folks. I mean, not the kids. Kids, you ought to listen because this is a part of American history. But the grown folks are going to love my next guest. He is the lead singer for the original Cornell Gunther's Coasters. I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, I have on this show the original Cornell Gunther's Coasters, the lead singer for the Coasters. His name is Lionel Z Pope, aka the Z-Man.
That's me.
Welcome to the show. How you doing today?
Well, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to be here, Mel. And first of all, let me just say that I want to compliment you guys, your organization, the 100 Black Men of Las Vegas, what you're doing in the community here in Las Vegas, and at KCEP. Just want to say congratulations to all you guys. Thank you for interviewing me. And yes, I am Lionel Z Pope, the Z-Man.
Well, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Listen, the Coasters, the first group inducted in to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
The first vocal group, that's for sure. That's the very, and it's an honor that to be associated with that. Let me say how I came to be in the place that I've been. I've been in the group for 33 years.
Wow.
And people know that the Coasters go back 50 years. And I'm honored that my business partner who brought me in 33 years ago saw my talent and said, we want you to join the original Cornell Gunther's Coasters. And
not only join, but join as the lead singer.
Yeah, well, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
well,
listen, being a part of the group is one thing. Being the lead singer, that's enough.
Well, I mean, I lead singer, but we have another lead singer, the original lead singer. I mean, Cornell Gunther. For those that don't know, Cornell Gunther was one of the original Coasters, and after 2 years with the Coasters, he started this group, Cornell Gunther's original Cornell Gunther's Coasters, and so I want to say thank you to him and his legacy. Charlie Duncan, who's in the group, I've been in the group for 33 years now. He's the guy that brought me into the group. And I want to say thank you to Mr. Charlie Duncan. He has a powerful voice also, but he allows me to just, be myself and just go with it. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I've worked with so many great artists. I started a group called Paper Bag and Company.
Paper Bag and Company. Okay. We
had a fantastic vocal group, Mel. And the group was, I think you even interviewed our former bass singer, my best friend, Mr. Edward Stansel. Eddie Coco with the ink spots. So I'm just happy to be carrying on that legacy of Charlie Brown, Yakety Yak, Poison.
Oh, searching. Yakety Yak, Charlie Brown, Love Potion #9.
Yes, sir. I walked into Chubby Checker's dressing room many years ago at the old Showboat Hotel here in Las Vegas. And he saw me, he started singing Searching, and he said, that's my favorite song. George Clinton walked into his dressing room, and his dressing room was the old Hard Rock Hotel. Biggest dressing room I've ever seen. They had a shrine. They had a shrine to Jimi Hendrix, and they had a shrine to one of my best friends, Mr. Albert King Blues, And when he saw me, he said, man, I work with you guys, so-and-so. So, the name Coasters carries a lot of weight around the world. I'm just honored to be here today to represent the original Cornell Gunther's Coasters.
Okay, listen, just give us a little acapella. Anything you want.
Oh, you can do it.
Anything
Take out the papers and the trash.
Hey!
You don't get no spending cash. If you don't scrub the kitchen floor, you ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Yakety yak. Don't
come back. That was fantastic. Oh, I love that.
Well, that music is a mixture of great American music, and we just finished of course this is in 2023, and we just finished headlining the doo-wop cruise, West Coast doo-wop cruise to Mexico. We went to Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, and of course, Cabo San Lucas. And the people love those songs, and we just, we just love doing them.
How can you not love those songs? I'm going to ask you an impossible question. Which one
Okay.
of these songs is your favorite song?
Oh wow! Ladies and gentlemen, that's Mr. Mel Tillar, originally from VA. They gonna get down with it. With
From
Allen
Virginia, that's
Iverson,
right.
Allen Iverson. Anyway, well, I haven't really thought about that. I think I would say, Yakety Yak. I would say
Yakety
Yakety
Yak.
Yak. Yeah,
Okay.
and I want to give credit where credit's due. Lieber and Stoller, two Jewish college students that love R&B music, they got together and said, we're going to put this song, we're going to write songs, and we're going to start a label and everything. And they did that. And the rest is history, because music knows no color. And no matter where you are
So
in the world.
you telling me two white Jewish guys wrote
Exactly.
Yakety Yak?
Not only did they write Yakety Yak, they wrote most of Elvis's biggest hits.
Did they really?
Yes, yeah. Lieber and Stoller, they're worth looking up. Those guys they're remarkable. They understood it sounded good to them. What can we do to get it out to the masses? And some of the big they wrote well, but the Joe Hinton is his name. I think his name is Joe Hinton. He wrote Kansas City, here I come.
Really? Okay.
I'm going to Kansas City. And that's why, I'm from St. Louis. I played in Kansas City quite a lot. And in St. Louis, what I would say about St. Louis is that it's a very, very tough town.
Yes.
But it also has contributed some of the most original artists that you can imagine. Mel, I think you'll like this. This is going to shock you, man. I'm going to say it real quickly.
Okay.
I was in St. Louis. I was riding through East St. Louis, and there's a Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. They had a radio station on 2:30 in the morning. East St. Louis is across the river from St. Louis, Missouri, and it's open all night. Okay. So and the announcer comes on and he says, yeah, I'm at the college station here at SIU, and I'm excited about my next guest coming up. It's going to be, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Miles Davis. I said, Miles Davis? I said, should we pull over? Miles Davis, I pulled over 2:30 in the morning. I listened to the interview, and a young man came and he said, Mr. Davis, I'm a big fan of yours. I love you. I love your music and so forth and so on. And then he said, tell me how you did this and how you did that. And his first words were, he said, let me say something to you, young man. He said, you interviewing me. He said, you should have done some preliminary homework on me.
That sounds
I bet you can pull that interview up on the internet because it happened. He said,
that sounds like Miles.
Call me back. So St. Louis is a hard town like that. But one of my best friends was Albert King, and I worked with Ike and Tina Turner. And you never seen anybody like Chubby Checker work with. He got a beautiful daughter, 6 foot tall. Ingrid is her name. And everybody's original. No, you never heard anybody like Chuck Berry. You never seen anything like Ike and Tina Turner.
Yeah.
All these great people, So we come with some original. As a matter of fact, speaking of original, I got a new original song that I just cut and dedicated to my St. Louis homegirl, Josephine Baker. It's called Josephine. It's called Josephine. And I'm even singing in English and French.
Oh, so, I love that.
We'll talk about that a little later, but I think it's a recognition of accomplishment of an American woman that fought against the struggle and said, I'm gonna go here across this water. Next thing you know, she's the biggest star in the world.
Yes. Listen, while we're telling these stories, give us some information. How do people contact you in case they want to book the coach?
Well, I want to say that we have a website.
Okay.
Thank you for asking, Mel. It's www.cornellgunters with no apostrophe, cornellgunterscoasters.com, and you can get information to us. Also, my new Josephine web page is Lionel Z Pope, all lowercase, just like one word, and you'll see that on there too. And then also we are like I said, we just the original Cornell Gunters Coasters, we're going strong. and we're doing shows, and so just hit us up and spread us out there. People love our music because our music is comical. It's you got to be good to do it, but if you can do the humor, it's like Mel. Charlie Duncan is a riot. I love this guy. I love this guy because he's not intimidated by anybody. We've been on the show with some of the biggest people in the world, and I'll be on stage with him, Mel, and I'll say, hey, Charlie, we only got time for one more song. What do you want to do? He said, I don't know about you, but the Lakers are on. And we'll do things like this, okay. And we did it. We do it. The audiences, let's say if the audience is predominantly white. So what we'll do is we'll say, Charlie, man, we flew your relatives in, man. Your mom and your dad, they're in town. They're in the audience tonight. Turn the lights up. And so where are they? They're over there. He go find the oldest white couple he can find and say, oh, mom, oh, dad. Oh, so we have fun on stage, man, and that's, it's all about fun. It's all about fun, Mel. And, so you have a little fun. It's good for your heart.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Listen, I am so thrilled to have you on.
Thank you.
So thrilled that you gave us a little acapella. Singing with us is fantastic. This is a part of history. The Coasters are a part of American history. You cannot fully tell the history of America without telling the history of the Coasters. These songs are a part of our culture. The first vocal group inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and you all are also in the Vocal Group Hall of Fame.
Thank you. Well, once again, I just want to say to the people out there that love good music, let nobody tell you you don't like this music, you don't like that music. What you like is what you like, and we're gonna always try to give it to you.
That is absolutely fantastic. What would you like our listeners to know as we end this segment and we ease out? What would you like our listeners to know?
Well, I would like our listeners to know that what we need to do is that we need to support shows just like this. And we need to be regular listeners. We need to look up and see when they're going to be on. And we need to share that information with other people. And just look out for our young people. There's a lot of distractions and negativity for our young people out here. When they see intelligent men like yourself, Mel, conducting this and that, hopefully that's an inspiration for them. So let's call your relatives and tell them, hey, where's KCEP? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? What up? Tune in. 100 Black Men of Las Vegas.
That is fantastic. You heard it here on Keeping It 100 with Mel and Bruce, sponsored by the 100 Black Men of Las Vegas. What they see is what they'll be. How about taking us out with a little song? Lionel Z, lead singer from the Coasters.
That's me. Well, I'd like to do this particular song for you. And it says, well, I'm going to do it real fast because I know my time is short because I got several songs running in my head, creative person. But I'd like to do this, okay. Started in St. Louis, USA. She moved through here just to get away. The weight when you feel and you know the feel. She just wanted to be free with a rhinestone mic, banana skirt. This girl from St. Louis with the greatest show on earth, Josephine Baker.
Lionel Z of the Coasters.